Hi, so today I'm kind of doing my, as you can tell, comic, classics, nerdy, geeky stuff, whatever you want to call it. So I'm gonna show you just kind of my little collections of different things I have. You can definitely tell that it's sporadic and that I don't really have much. I kind of just started doing all that, collecting it and getting into it. So let's go ahead and get started. I have, DC, Marvel, I have the Witcher series books, got a few Star Wars, Interview with the Vampire, a couple of classics that I just started collecting. I'm pretty sure I just repeat Lord of the Rings as well. So you'll get to see what I'm starting and all the little knickknacks and candles that I have, because I like to put bookmarks and candles kind of to what I'm reading. For instance, I have a Witcher candle to go with when I read the Witcher series. But yeah, I'm excited to show you kind of the start of my collection, and I hope you all enjoy it. So let's get into it. As you can see, I have my Red Hood sweatshirt on because I really want it to be fall. And I'm gonna show you kind of my little knickknacks and shirts that I have first. So I have these little, I forgot what they're called, but I got them as a gift. I think in one of those mystery packs. I love the Jawas. They're beautiful and amazing. And I have C-3PO. So yeah, I kind of put them up with my Star Wars books here. I have these bracelets that I made. It's fun. I like making bracelets. So I have Arthur Morgan. You can see that real well here. It's got a horse with a heart around it and a cowboy boot charm. So yeah, in his little colors. It's beautiful. And I have Jason Todd and Red Hood, and I have a gun with a rose because I don't know, to me it just suited him. Yeah, in his colors, got Red Hood and Jason Todd on the top. I have Daryl Dixon because I'm in love with Daryl Dixon. Yeah, and it's got the skull on it too. He's just hilarious. And then I have I made a Lestat one. This is based off the book colors. So yeah, it says Lestat, and then the Brat Prince, as he is known as, because he is a Brat Prince. I just kind of did that one for fun, and it's got the stars for his rock star era. And then I have Van Helsing. I love the lore, I love the movie. There's a few books actually I want to get kind of about that and about Dracula. So I'm excited for that. But I love the movie with Hugh Jackman in it, and there's rumors that they might start kind of that universe again, and I really hope they do, because I don't think it was received well, but I definitely really love it. I think it's just really fun, and I believe it's kind of had a resurgence too of people talking about it and wanting it back. I've definitely watched a few lore videos on it, and I don't know, really love that, and I really do hope they expand and go off of that again. Right, here's my Van Helsing one. It's got the angel because, if you know. And I have Leon Kennedy, because how can we not have a Leon Kennedy one? Let's get real here, guys. That's it for kind of my jewelry. I don't have much. I definitely want to get, there's a few earrings, especially with the Batman's earrings that I want to get. That's obviously, I'm not wearing any Batman earrings. I have my ghost mushrooms with sunflowers. And then I have this keychain that I absolutely adore. How can you not adore this? So it's got their kind of without their mask on this side climbing, and then their secret identities on this side. I love the Bat family. I think it's adorable. And it's got a star, and it's got the star hook on it. So yeah, and I do not remember the name of the Etsy shop I got this from, but I will definitely link everything below of the stuff I've collected of where I got it from. Yeah, I'm in love with this. It's so adorable. And then I have my Tim Drake keychain, and it's got his mask on this side and without one on this one. My little Red Robin Tim Drake. It's so cute. I had a Jason Todd Red Hood one, and it was him reading a book, and then it had, it was kind of similar to this. Probably the same shop, I would assume. And it broke and it fell, and I lost it, and I'm so sad because I had it on my purse, and I think it got caught, and I'm so sad that I lost it. Okay, and then I have Dixons garage shirt. I just think this was really fun. I love Daryl. He is one of my favorite characters. And I'm just in love with the man. Yeah, this is really soft, really comfortable, and I will link the Etsy shop below that I got this from. And then, of course, one of my favorites, Red Hood. I love this shirt. It is amazing, and I got this off the TikTok shop, unfortunately. I don't have TikTok anymore, but it's probably still on there if you want to look it up if you have TikTok. I don't want TikTok anymore, so I got rid of that. But I haven't found anything similar to this because I've been looking for other comic stuff looks like this with like Nightwing, you know, Tim Drake, all that. If you know any shops that sell it, please let me know because I've looked on Etsy and I cannot find it. But I got that from the TikTok shop, so if you have it, you can probably look it up on there. You just look up, I just looked up Jason Todd, I believe. I think it was recommended to me when I had it, so. And then same as this one I got from the TikTok shop because you cannot find these on Etsy, which really surprises me. At least last time I looked, you could not. But this is Arthur Morgan. I love Arthur Morgan. I love a cowboy, I love a biker. That's my type. I don't know, I want my big, strong cowboy biker man to come and save me. And then I have this candle for when I read the comics. It's a Red Hood candle, and I got this from Etsy, and I'm not sure, I got this a long time ago, but if I find it here again, I will link it below. Obviously, I said I will link everything below if I can find it. So there he is in all his beautiful glory. It is tobacco and clove, and I believe, yes, this is soy and vegan. I try to get only the non-toxic stuff. Obviously, it's a smaller one. It's kind of it smells like fall, so I love it. Toss a coin to your Witcher candle. I adore this brand of candles. She has a lot. It's called Nerf Herder. Nerf Herder, I don't know why I said she. I don't know who it is. They have a lot of fandoms and different ones. I believe they have some book ones too. But they definitely have a lot of Star Wars and Witcher and all that, as you can tell. But yeah, they're my favorite to get kind of like book candles and movie candles from. So this is Toss a Coin to Your Witcher. It is Lux Leather and Oak Moss. Oak Moss. Bleh. It smells really good. As you can tell, I've already lit it when I was reading the first book. Yeah. That's it for kind of like my little knick-knack souvenirs that I have. I did have a Red Robin jacket, but it broke. And I will never forgive anybody for that. So now we're going to go on to the comics and the books. I'm going to start with the Witcher series. So I have this bookmark that I got from Etsy. It's like a just 3D printed one. It's, you know, the wolf symbol on it, obviously. And then I've read the first one here. And I got my little fancy tabs. And I love it. I adore it. Definitely like it a lot better than the Netflix series. I hate when they do that. I need to figure out how to cover that. But yes, I'm very excited. I got this for Christmas and I'm just so excited. I kind of read these during winter. I just started reading. Obviously I read the first one. I don't know why, to me it's just winter. I think of The Witcher, I think of winter, so I don't know why. I'm weird. Yeah, all these, I'm very excited. This one's thick, boy. But yes, I'm very excited to get into it. As you all know, the Witcher series definitely took a toll. The video games are cool. Clearly, I like them. Yeah, I'm definitely excited to start reading these again. These are, like I said, these are my winter books because I'm just weird and I like to do things seasonally. So, yeah. Okay, and on to my comics. So I have this one, Nightwing Fear State. It's kind of like the hardcover one. I got this. Oh, isn't it beautiful, guys? I think I got this at Half Price Books. surprisingly, for sale. Obviously, it's half price books. And there's my boyfriend. But yeah, so there's that one. Love the artwork in this one as well. There he is. Okay, and then I have Batman Death in the Family series. I got this for Christmas as well. And I definitely like getting the kind of, I don't like getting the singles, I like getting the whole sets of the comics, because, you know, you can just go ahead and read through it. You don't have to read, because it feels like you read just 2 pages and then it's done. I like to get the set books, but yeah. And then, of course, Batman Under the Red Hood. Oh, it's just so beautiful. And this was on sale and I bought this. The compendium. I don't know how to say it because I don't speak English. I was not taught English well. But the Robin Tim Drake series 1 here. Just what I'm gonna say. So it is heavy, man. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? So yeah, like I said, I would definitely rather get these than the single ones, despite them being ridiculously heavy. Okay, to continue on the DC series, I have, this is not a comic, but I have Becoming Batman, the possibility of a superhero. I got this, I believe, at half price. Yeah, it's kind of just how to train to be Batman and stuff, about the fighting and everything and how he does it, blah, 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 how realistic it can be. And you know, who doesn't want to train to be a superhero? I have Batman Detective Comics. Yeah. It's just so beautiful, guys. Here's the copy that I have. All right, then I have Red Hood and the Outlaws. A lot of these I kind of found at half price books, or it's like a date with a comic book I got on Etsy. I'll link them below as well. So they put you kind of put in your favorite characters and stuff, and they sent you a couple of them, comics of them, obviously. So I have Red Hood and the Outlaws, DC Universe Rebirth, Red Hood the Hill. And I don't really have a set bookshelf, so I'm keeping these as safe as I possibly can. And then this one's the Red Hood Hill and the Dynamic Duo. And then I have Red Hood Raising the Bar. The Hill is, again, one of the Hill series here. This one doesn't have a cover because it ripped. Lord, he is good looking in this one, man. The crowbars will never not be funny to me. Okay, and then we have Robin, and I believe this is Tim Drake here. Definitely looks like him. I believe that came in the Date with a Comic Book series that I had. And then we have Batman, Fall of the Night. That's what that one looks like. Ah. And we have another Tim Drake one, and this is kind of the Teen Titans series here. One of the older ones. Fancy, fancy. All right, and then we have Robin, the Joker's Wild. This is the second one. I think I have the first one, unless this is just part 2 of 4. Yeah, here's what that one looks like. That's also one that came. It's got the holographic there, isn't that cool? But this one also, I think this one came, the Date with a Comic Book series. And then we have DC Universe Rebirth, Batman Detective Comics. And look who's on the front. And then we got a Megalodon in the back. I know that's not what it is. Don't come at me. We have Batman and Robin Eternal against Azrael. Ooh, fancy, fancy, man. You got that fancy sword. I'm so sorry you have to deal with me. I'm just excited and I wanted to show you all, even though I sound ridiculous. Adventures of the Super Sons, because I think they're really fun together. Did you all see the movie? We have Teen Titans, Red Hood plus Donna Troy, and kind of versus Red Robin and Nightwing, I believe. Okay, and then we have a Batman one with a Ghost Bride. It's kind of hot, isn't it? We have Robin the Joker's Wild 2, and it's got the hologram. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. You get what I mean. There's Robin. He's shiny. Okay, then we have Robin Playtime at Ninja. This is Tim Drake as well, because he is very scary. And we have Challenge of the Super Sons. I like their artwork. I love their artwork here in this one too. And that is it for my DC series that I have. That's all I have right now. Of course, I want to get more into it and learn more about it, all that jazz. Going into the very few Marvel that I have. We have Hawkeye. I think this is the one with Bucky. I could be lying because I know there's an artwork where he looks completely different. And there's Legos on the back. Yeah, this one looks super fun. Obviously, I haven't read a lot of these yet because I'm kind of trying to figure out the whole series and the order of everything, so. And then we have the sensational Spider-Man with the black cat. Spider-Man so much. And then we have Black Widow. She's one of my favorites so far. That is the only one I have so far of her. And then this is a thicker one. It's the Amazing Spider-Man one. And oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this one. That's it for the Marvel ones. So yeah, I have very few Marvel, DC, because I really love the Bat family. I think they're very fun. I'm so excited to kind of get into the universes and learn everything, get the order in and all that stuff. And then I have the first book 1 of the Vinland Saga Deluxe. I haven't finished the series yet. I'm getting there. I'm on the last season, I believe, so far. But I absolutely adore it. It has changed my life. Look at that. It is just amazing, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to get the other series. But yeah, as you can see, these are just so thick. I don't want to get the smaller ones because that takes up too much room. It's like Demon Slayer. I want to read those, but there's so many books. Vagabond I really want to read, and I just don't have room, so I try to get the bigger ones, even though those take up room too, and it's crazy. But yes, Vinland Saga has changed my life, and I'm so excited to get the other manga series of it. I have my Star Wars books, and I'm going to read Padme Amidala. Is one of my favorite characters. I just love how she's still very compassionate and soft, but she's in that political role and dealing with the harsh, reality of everything. So, I don't know. She's just one of my favorites, man. But I made the bookmark to go with the series. Obviously, none of this artwork is my own. I'm not sure who it comes from. I made it from Pinterest. It doesn't really say who it is. It's hard to find the original owners on there, but I love it. And then I read the first one, The Queen's Peril, blah. I cannot talk, and I love it. I love how they go into depth about the Naboo system. Naboo is definitely the planet I would want to live on. I think it's so beautiful, and I find the voting system amazing, and how they voted young girls and how they start going to school young and starting their career young. I definitely think they should have more of a childhood, but I also find it fascinating how they get those skill sets a lot earlier. Yeah. And Star Wars A New Dawn, this is how Kanan and Hera met. I like Star Wars Rebels. Sue me, I know a lot of people don't like it, but I think it's really fun. And I really love this book. And yeah, so here's kind of my annotations, and I put some artwork in it. Obviously, none of the artwork is mine. It's stuff I got from Pinterest. I don't claim anything to be mine. I made a little short too of everything in here, so definitely go watch that for a more closer in-depth look. But yeah, this is one of my favorites. I've read it a couple times already. I just love the found family aspect. I think it's amazing. That is it for my Star Wars, and we're going to go into my Anne Rice Vampire Chronicles and all that. So we have the Vampire Lestat. I made a short 2 of the in-depth of how I annotated it and the pictures from Pinterest I found that I put in them. I just think it's fun. And kind of quotes and different annotations that I put in them. But yeah, and then I do, if I have like a favorite quote, this is my favorite quote from the book that I highlighted, and I will read it to you just because I want to add some depth into this video. So it says, you hate them because of what you've endured and what they don't know. They haven't the imagination to know what happened to you out there in the mountain. If you want to understand that, definitely go read the book. Okay, and then we have The Queen of the Damned. I haven't put any photos in this yet, but I have annotations and everything, so that's why I haven't posted the in-depth of this one. Because I'm kind of waiting for the series to see how that goes, and if I want anything from there to put in this. On this one, and I'm so excited. Oh, I love, like, I don't have a bookmark that matches this yet. I'm definitely gonna make one for this series, but I have my Cinderella dress bookmark in it, which really does not match, does it? But yes, this is the one I'm currently on, and I am just, oh, I'm so excited. I love this series. I don't know why I love Lestat so much. He's something else. I have these books that I found, and I started reading this because I thought this was the next one, and it was not. It was The Tale of the Body Thief, so I kind of messed that one up, but I'm definitely excited. So I take a pause on that and look at my Winnie the Pooh bookmark in this mess of a book. So I have 2 of the next books already, and look at how pretty it is, guys. And I love the old binding. I don't know, I love the uneven look of the pages. It seems more real to me. But yeah, I'm so excited to get into the series. So those are the books I have from Anne Rice Vampire Chronicles so far, and I can't wait to see how it goes. All right, and that is it for Anne Rice. And now I'm going to show you, this is kind of niche. I found the quotes from these books on Pinterest, but I want to know if anyone else knows about it. But it is the Raven Cycle series by Maggie something. I'm not even gonna try, I will butcher that. But yes, I'm on the 2nd book so far, but I have different colors for the different characters and kind of how I want it in here. I'm definitely gonna print out photos and put it in here as well, but oh, I pressed a flower in this one. So I will read you my little key guide that I have. So blue is for the character Blue, orange is Gansey, teal or green is Adam, I don't know why I said teal, purple is Ronan, light or like kind of like a vibrant orange is Noah, pink is for friendship moments, and then the hot pink is for romance moments. But yes, the series is so hilarious, and I love the magic and the summery vibes and the kind of friendship vibes of everything. Like I said, love found family, so very excited to continue the series. And this is the one I'm on right now, The Dream Thieves. This is definitely a very summery book, and here's the bookmark I made. Obviously not my artwork, got it from Pinterest and I made it, collaged it together, so thank you to whoever made it. It is beautiful. And that's my little niche fandom I wanted to show you, because like I said, I think there's a fandom to it, because obviously I found fan art for it. But let me know if you've read it, because I want to know, you know, who else knows about it. And we have my Lord of the Rings voice crack. So we have The Hobbit, and I have done in depth on this as well for shorts, but here it is in all of its beautiful glory. Woo! Love Lord of the Rings, love The Hobbit, love the movies. forever a good depression movie. Yeah, I love printing out little memes and putting it in here. Yeah, my little tabs, my annotations, all that jazz, all the photos and everything. I'm just adore Lord of the Rings, adore The Hobbit. I love how hopeful and beautiful it is without, you know, they don't hide the darkness too, but they still keep, you know, so much light and hope, which is how, you know, we should all be. It's almost like the author knew what he was talking about. Fellowship of the Ring. All the in-depth. Obviously, like I said, none of the artwork is mine. Love putting memes in here. Little annotation in here for you. It's just so cute. I love it. So that's my Fellowship one, and then Two Towers. Another little meme. But yes, and I'm still on Return of the King. I'm on the last one. I am so scared to finish it because it's getting to like the ending parts of everything, and it's kind of sad, and I'm so scared to finish it because I know it's gonna make me tear up. So I'm definitely very stalling on this a whole lot, but I got annotations in here, but I don't have any photos yet. And then my bookmark is Bilbo Baggins. Yeah, that's how much I have left, and I'm so scared to finish it, guys. To the very few classics that I have. We have Animal Farm, because I'm getting more into the kind of political stuff you could say. I have 1984 as well, but I think it's in a box somewhere downstairs, so I can't get to it. But I have Animal Farm, George Orwell. Love that. You know, I'm trying to have none of these stuff come true, so definitely recommend reading this in 1984. And I have this beautiful copy of Crime and Punishment. I am so excited to read this one. I've heard so much about it. But yeah. Pain and suffering are always inevitable. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. For a large intelligence and a deep heart, the really great men must, I think, have a great sadness on earth. I'm too excited about this. Iron Mask, Alexander Dumas. I need to get all of his work, I swear. Haven't really started this one yet, but I'm definitely excited. I love the movie to this as well. If you don't know anything about it, because that's how I found out about this book, because I don't know much about the classics. I do follow, I'll link her below. It's like The Lovely Thing something, I believe. Basically her whole book page is about classics, and that's where I'm learning about the classics from, because in school we learned absolutely nothing. So kind of starting it now. So these classics, but I thought they were kind of worth showing. But I have Cormac McCarthy, The Road, and Blood Meridian. So I learned these from Wendigoon, my absolute favorite channel. I like anything with heart and soul, no matter how sad. Like, I think there's kind of like what the back of this book said. You know, we must have a great men must have a great sadness on earth. I think that's true. I think you have to know a lot of pain to kind of know a lot of joy and happiness and love and understand life better. And these books, for as dark as they are, I feel like there's a lot of humanity in them in a way, especially The Road, which is what I'm currently reading right now. And I think people really need to read this. And if you don't want to read it because it's kind of too dark for you, or the writing's a little weird for you because he writes differently, I definitely recommend Wendigoon's analysis on these. And then he can probably help you understand it a lot better. That is it for my video. Hope you enjoyed. Sorry it was kind of choppy, and I'm, again, have a hard time articulating, but I hope it was understandable. And I hope you all can give me kind of recommendations on classics, on nerdy, geeky stuff. Definitely want to learn more and get more into it. So just if you have any tips for that or anything, just let me know. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm excited to get back into everything and get back into books and showing how I do everything if you want. So yeah, let me know what you want to see next. I've been thinking about doing a makeup video about kind of like the end of summer rainstorms and how beautiful the sunsets get and the rain and how the storm, how it gets so stormy and the rainbows come out. So yeah, just let me, but yeah, I'm excited to be back, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, let me know any recommendations, any ideas, anything you want to see, and I'll see you in the next video.